Man, please. He owns it. He claims it. There's no need to prove it.
It's okay. You'll come back tomorrow.
I tried digging up a bush yesterday. Big mistake. I saw a guy on TV yesterday. I swear he drew his beard on with a dull Sharpie.
Start spreading the news.
Yeah. Can a brother get a sandwich up in here or something? The cops and the firemen were kicking each other's butts.
Man, please.
Man, please.
Man,
Please. Can we get on with it?
All right. Yes, we can. You're listening to the Man Please Show. That's a little hot right there. Let me turn that down just here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear me. All right. Yeah, that's still too loud. All right. Yes, sir. You're listening to the Man Please Show. I'm your host, Trog. Glad to be here. It's 6 p.m. on February the 18th, 2015. It's an awesome day. It's a Wednesday. And I just want to throw a shout out to all my loyal listeners. I got a few of them. Susan. And I got a buddy of mine that was my father and his father were both stationed in Germany. And so we were buddies when we were young. And he is now a professional broadcaster. Lives up in Michigan or up there. I think somewhere up there. I know somewhere up there. But I throw a shout out to my man, Steve Orchard. Steve, I appreciate all the encouragement, man, and checking out the show and stuff. Means a lot to me. I want to invite y'all to also go to the Man Please Show Facebook page and like my page. There's some things on there that are enjoyable. I post things all the time, pictures and videos and comments, and you're welcome to do the same. I wasn't sure what all the likes meant, why they were important, but another friend of mine, a listener, Roy, told me what it's all about. And so I'd like, if you don't mind, if you haven't already liked it, go to the Man Please Show Facebook page and like it. I would appreciate it. We've got a great show for you today. We've got a new segment I'm really excited about. And it's called
38 Seconds in the Mind of Trog.
That's right. 38 seconds in the mind of Trog, because 39 seconds is just too damn long. I wish, that wasn't my one-liner. That came from the upper management here at the Man Please Show. That would be Mrs. Trog. She came up with that line. I thought that was hilarious, because 39 seconds is just too damn long. I'm excited about the 38 seconds in the mind of Trog. And so, I think, without further ado, I will play the 38 seconds in the mind of Trog. Prepare yourself, and here we go. Strap on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bumpy.
Aw, look at our puppies. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I wish we could hear them speak for 24 hours just to know what they're thinking.
Really? 24 hours?
Hey, are you guys still here?
What y'all doing?
Still here?
I know we're here.
Hey,
We
can
know
we
y'all
come in
there.
here with you? Hey, will you
24
come in here with
hours,
us? Hey,
come in here
can we
for
go
a minute.
outside?
I'm
talk to
real
you.
sorry about
We want to
that.
go outside.
Hey.
We're hungry, too.
I know you hear
Hey,
me,
the water's getting low.
because I hear you.
Are you here?
Yeah, you loud.
All righty. That was 38 seconds in my mind. Haven't you ever wondered what it would be like? I wish I could hear my dog. Oh, I wish my dog could talk. for a day, just to see what's on his mind. Well, I bet that would get real old real quick. 24 hours is just too long. You can't wish for that. So, anyway, 38 seconds in the mind of Trog, because 39 seconds is just too damn long. I'll have some other stuff. I love being able to create all these things. I love being able to share, all this craziness and nonsense that goes on in my head. And this is an awesome way to do it. We got a little bit more snow today, but it didn't amount to nothing. But it was pretty coming down. We're in the middle of a winter, a winter event. Man, please. I think about the people in Buffalo and Boston and all those areas. Man, please. This is not a winter event. But we act like it. I'm sure people that are from the north come down here and are amazed at how we overreact. But better to overreact than to underreact, right? I get that. I understand that. I'm just... I get both sides. I think it's hilarious. But it is better to be overprepared than to be underprepared, because you have disasters when you're underprepared, right? Hey, we have... I want to talk about something today. There's a new television network, I guess. It's called Justice TV. And if you have cable, it's 2.2, WFMY. It used to be their sister channel, which always showed the weather. So you got channel 2, and then you got 2.1, which showed the weather. Now you got 2.1 and 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. So anyway, this is 2.2. I'm sure none of this makes any sense. And you're like, Daddy, get on with it, man. It's called Justice TV, and it's John Walsh's thing. He's created this network, this TV channel. Not network, it's a TV channel. And every hour they put up either a missing child and an age progressed photograph or drawing, and the information about the child, or they'll put up a most wanted picture and describe the person and give his aliases and what he did and all that kind of stuff, and where he's from, where he might be, to help try to find these children and to find these criminals. And they all and so they do that, but their programming is what used to be a lot on information. I can't remember what channel it used to be on, but they used to have all these shows like Investigators and Masterminds and Forensic Files and all kind of things like that. Crime stories and true stories and how the crimes were solved and all that kind of stuff. And they have cop shows and different kinds, like Alaska State Troopers, and I think they air Cops and Cops Reloaded. And they have another program. It's called Baitcar. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's different police stations in different towns have a bait car, and they have a process that they go through to use this car to lure in potential car thieves. and then arrest them. Because they have eyes on the car. They have cameras all over the car so that you can see what the criminal is actually doing while he's stealing, or she. A lot of women. A lot of women stealing cars too. Kind of surprised me. I don't know why, but it did. It seemed like kind of a man's game, stealing cars. But it ain't. And so different police stations set out, and they have different methods that they use. You know, they don't just drive the vehicle somewhere, get out of it, leave the keys, get in a police car, and take off. No, they don't do it that way, because the people would see them do that, and so they'd alert any potential thieves. And that's what the program is, and it just shows one after another. It shows the cops waiting. It shows people approaching, and it shows pretty much everything that goes on after they drop off the vehicle. And they have different scenarios. They'll have, typically, what I've seen, they have a female police officer driving the Baitcar, and then they have a trailing car. And the trailing car will honk the horn once they get to the place that they want to dump this car. And so the police officer driving the Baitcar pulls the Baitcar over, jumps out of the car, and makes a scene. What do you want? And the person in the following car jumps out. Hey, you know, and they make a scene. And so the officer driving the Baitcar leaves the door open typically, leaves the keys in the car, jumps in the following car after the commotion, and they drive away. And that's typically how they do it. They have different kind of variations of that, but that's pretty much the MO for them, which I'm sure they've worked this out and found out what works and what doesn't work. And so what I want to talk about today, and I believe I have a police officer, local, I don't know if he's local, Greensboro, Reidsville, Eden, or what, I think, because someone I know told me that there's a guy that was a police officer. I don't know if he's active or if he's retired, but he listens to the show. So I'm encouraging any police officer that listens to the show or hears this show after it's aired, give me a call. Let me tell you, the Man Please Show phone number is 336-987-8667. I'll say it again, 336-987-8667. That's the Man Please Show phone number. You can call in and be on the air. You can also call in and not be on the air. If you just want to talk, share something, you can do that too. You don't have to be on the air. But I would love to hear from any police officer, active duty or retired, that has an opinion about this, because I'm going to share my opinion. And let's see. And, if I don't have anybody to sound off to or to listen to, it's just my opinion. I would prefer to hear some other opinions. So feel free, if you're not a cop, feel free to call 336-987-8667. I want to talk about the cops that do this and kind of their thoughts, their attitudes, things they say. So I'd like to get you to sound off on that. I'm going to. You're listening to the Man